Hi and welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to be talking about Sports England. Sports England grant the movement fund is £15,000 and it's probably one of the quickest and easiest grants that you can get even if you are a brand new CIC. You put it in first time, as soon as you open your CIC, you can literally get it in 6 weeks. It's fantastic. I do these all the time with my CICs and we're getting all of them through. But there are a few things that you need to know about, and I'm going to cover the 4 things that you need to do to make sure you get yours through first time, because you don't want to be getting rejected and wasting time. So before I get into that, please hit the subscribe button for everything to do with CICs, community interest companies, social enterprises, grant funding. Cover all of that on this channel. And if you love this channel, then go over and look at my CIC Tribe membership. There's a free trial on at the moment. So go and check that out, because you might as well just go and get the free trial and see what's in it. So I do lots of lives. I also have lots of CIC experts that do lives as well. Lots of training, and you've got lots of replays so you can catch up on the old sessions we've had previously as well. There's a whole resource library and there's so much information and community in there. So go and check it out. Now, that's aside, let's have a look then. So, Sports England, as I said, one of the best grants in terms of getting them through. It's a really good one for all CICs that want to pivot into doing some kind of movement project. Even if your CIC doesn't normally do sports, you could still think of probably some form of sports or movement project that your community that engages with your CIC would benefit from. So for example, if you are a wellbeing coach or you're doing something, a women's group, or that's your main CIC thing supporting those women, why not add on a Sports England application and do some movement exercises and activities as well, because benefits health, benefits mental health, brings people together. It's fantastic, makes everyone feel good. So it would fit most CICs, I would say. So definitely think about it, because it is quite an easy one to get. It's not that competitive. Loads go in, but loads get it. I mean, all of ours are getting it. But these are the things I have learnt from previous rejections. So I know now what to avoid, and that's why mine that I work with all go through first time. So here are those 4 things. So number 1, you need to prioritise people that are getting less than 30 minutes exercise a week. That is because that's where Sports England's grants are mainly targeted. So don't put a Sports England application in for an existing football group and those people are already doing that exercise. Don't do that. You want to target a new group. That's what they're interested in, bringing new people into movement and sports. So target people who get less than 30 minutes. So little idea for that. You could go for maybe unemployed people or young people that aren't in education or training, so they're not doing any PE or anything like that. So that maybe people who might be spending a lot of time on their screens, a lot of times on their sofas. So you want to get them off the sofas, you want to get them in. Maybe new mums, or maybe the elderly as well. So, or people who've got health conditions. So think about those people, getting them into exercise. There might be people that don't feel normally comfortable going to a gym or joining a local football club. So think about targeting those people and getting them in. Number 2, you want to go for just the project can only be about the sports and the movement. So I see sometimes people try to add on, we're going to do some education sessions or a support group. No, you can do a bit of a social. People turn up, they stretch, have a little chat. That's okay. Or a few refreshments. But you can't add anything else. It does have to just be about the sports and movement. And I find that sometimes when people get this wrong on their applications, they write a bunch of stuff that they don't care, that Sports England aren't going to care about. Like, they don't care about your other activities and what you're doing. They're only interested in what sports and movement you're doing. That's it. So you need to just target that. Tip number 3, this is about pay now. So they will reject your application if you put more than 10% of the overall budget, so that's 10% of the 15,000, down for project manager or project coordinator costs or admin costs. Okay, so they want the bulk of the money to go towards instructors and facilitators and equipment and venue hire and stuff like that. They will only allow 10% to go to the organisational stuff. Okay, only 10%. So don't put down any costs for an evaluation person. Don't put much in the way of admin costs or anything like that, or social media or anything like that. They're not interested in that. You just need to target the actual exercising part of it. So what should you be paying your lead facilitators and your instructors? You want to pay them about £40 an hour And that's how you need to write it on the application. They'll want to know what they're paid an hour. So about £40 an hour is acceptable, 35, 40. Get some quotes for some people. Now, what you'll find is it's going to be hard for someone to just rock up for an hour and deliver a session for 40 quid. Most people would charge, a self-employed person would charge more because of the time out of their day. So what I suggest you do is don't do 1 hour sessions on your application. Try to stretch them to 3 hours so it makes it worthwhile for that instructor or facilitator to come along. Otherwise, it's not really going to be worth their while. So make sure you stretch the activity a bit. You can do that because you're dealing with people who've got less than 30 minutes exercise, generally. They're people who are very unfit. So you can't just shove them into a 1 hour high intensity exercise class. You're going to need to take breaks, take it steady, do stretching, really kind of make the activity more like 2 or 3 hours. Okay. Number 4 is, this is a big thing. Sports England wants you not to have a person of significant control on your web filing. Okay. So no person of significant control on your web filing. So you need to go into your web filing on Companies House and you need to remove person of significant control. Now, here's a little point though to that, because you don't want Companies House writing to you and complaining that you don't have a PSC. So that if you remove the PSC and then you click add PSC, but instead of adding a person, there's an option for you to tick a box to say that you do not have and won't have a person of significant control. So you submit that as a little form on your web filing. So that's how you get around that. That is essential. They won't give you the money if you have a person of significant control. And number 5, my last tip is Sports England are looking for you to have some kind of long-term exercise opportunity for these people that you've brought in. They don't want it to just, the project ends and that's it. So you try to think of something that you can add that will be long-term for them. So here's an idea. Put them in a Facebook group or a WhatsApp group. Encourage some volunteers to then continue with the exercise. So say you're doing a walking, hiking group or something. So you want to put that in so then people beyond the project can still get together and exercise. Think of that long-term connection and make sure you add in that long-term, we're aiming that these people are going to be doing 3 hours exercise a week and they're going to be able to communicate with each other and stay together in a supportive network. And there'll be volunteers that will help take them out and do stuff beyond the project. So those are my tips for Sports England. Good luck with those applications and let me know in the comments if you get any.